Hey everybody, it's been a while. I've been very busy with work and just life in general. I did film a video a couple of weeks ago, but I just haven't gotten around to edit it, but I will soon, hopefully. Anyway, today we're going to be looking at and using these new makeup brushes that I did order from Muse. I believe that is the correct saying of her name. I ordered these brushes a while ago during their early bird special, so I didn't have to pay the current price, and because of that I also got a little, discount. And also the fact that I live in Korea, these brushes were shipped to me the day of launch, and I actually received them the next day. I got my package and it just came, covered in the standard brown package, and I opened it up and inside was the box, very nicely wrapped in some bubble wrap. If you love to scrunch it, you can do it. And also cute little, detail in the box was it came with this cute little packing foam. It looks like a star or something, or a snowflake, I don't know, but it was really cute instead of getting like that boring old regular kind of packing popcorn or something. But yeah, and so it's in this kind of bubble wrap bag, and you can just take it out, and it says on the box the Muse White Edition, and it's kind of got like a holographic logo with a beautiful bird. I believe maybe it's a dove, but it looks very chic and very stylish, I guess. And it's also simple. It's not like bam, I'm here. It looks very elegant, and it also has the holographic all around on the sides of the box, as you can see. So yeah, beautiful design, I think. I was really impressed by this, and the box is nice, and there is, some kind of weight to this. When you open it up, it's beautiful on the inside too. You get this card, which is a letter from Muse, and you also get this cool brush guide, which I really like. I'm not too knowledgeable about brushes and like how they're made or anything like that, so I definitely am one of those people that appreciates this. And it also comes on the box, there's a little letter that says handcrafted with love from Korea, 100% cruelty free, love Muse, XOXO, hugs and kisses. So yeah, cute little message on the box, as you can see. And I'm just going to take the card and the guide out of the box, and then again you get this nice kind of paper that is protecting the brushes, again with the logo. And if you take that off, you can see the brushes on the inside, and they each have their own protective covering. They just look beautiful. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen such nice brushes before. There are 10 brushes in this box, and hopefully I'll be able to use most of them today. To be honest, I've never really spent a ton of money on brushes before. I've honestly just gotten, some cheapy kind of brushes, because I've never really thought there was a need to invest in a good brush. So, my previous brushes are, this brand Ariel from G Market. I have a couple of brushes from them. And then I've also gotten some road shop brushes. I believe this one was from Aritown, or maybe Olive Young or something, but there's nothing on this brush to tell me where I bought it, so it's pretty generic. And they're not thick or anything. This is a little thick, but these brushes are definitely quite thin, and they're very lightweight, and they've done their job. It's not like they're terrible brushes, but definitely if I'm looking at the size of this brush compared to one of the Muse brushes, it's definitely different. So I'm just gonna take them out of the case. It has like a magnet close, like, I don't know if you could see, like, it'll just close nicely. Whoa. Okay, so the first thing I'm noticing is the weight of this brush. This brush seems to be well manufactured and like very, not too heavy, but definitely not as light as maybe the brushes that I've been using before. Like this, there's, you know, like no weight to it, but this one definitely seems to have some weight to it, which is nice. I don't think it would be uncomfortable to use, you know, for your wrist or anything, but definitely if I'm comparing, this brush is thicker than this brush. As you can see, beautiful brush. What I also love about these brushes, it not only has the logo, which you can see, but it also tells you what kind of brush it is. So this one is a rolled powder, or the 170 brush. I love that. Like I said before, I'm not skilled at brushes. I'm not gonna look at a brush and be like, oh, I know what that's used for. You know, I love having the name on it. Like, okay, yes, this is, you know, rolled powder brush, or this is a contouring brush, or, you know, something like that. You know, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not professional in makeup. I just, you know, just tell you a little bit about, you know, what I think of some things. That's all. So first, before I get into anything, I'm going to read a little bit from the brush guide so we can get some more information about this. So when I open it up, it says Muse by Muse White Edition. Congratulations, you are the proud new owner of a Muse White Edition brush set. This set contains 10 deluxe tailor-made multitasking brushes personally designed by Jen for the delicate contours of the face, offering a wonderfully soft, precise application suited to any makeup lover's needs. All brushes are cruelty-free and carefully handmade in Korea, using only quality materials of high granite synthetic hairs, super durable brass ferrules, and lightweight wood. Here's to getting ready, becoming an even more wonderful time of day. And then it gives you some hashtags in case you want to creep on Instagram or anything. So it's like hashtag Muse brushes, hashtag Muse White Edition. So that's fun. So yeah, so that's the intro page. And then on the other two pages, it gives you a nice description of the brushes. I love that there's pictures with this. I love that it tells you the name and the number. And it tells you basically what you can use it for. So yeah, I love that. So I'm really liking the feeling. The brush is very soft, you know, and you can see there's, you know, a lot of hairs, you know, if you want to call it that, hairs in this brush, which is nice. Very soft, it doesn't seem like it's gonna hurt or scratch my skin, which I really like. So this is the rolled powder brush, and this is the flat powdered brush. An angled brush. Next brush we have is the angled foundation brush. So yes, again, a lot of synthetic hairs in this. It feels very soft. Yes, I definitely want to try this out. And then we have a perfect contour. So in her little book, it's a soft semi-tapered multitask brush designed to help sculpt or highlight the face with precision, used with powder, liquid, or cream products to contour under the cheekbones, jawline, and temples, or to sweep on an ultra smooth application of highlight. Pinch sides of the brush head with thumb and index finger for a more defined, concentrated application. Have fun with this brush. So this is good. So you can use this for both highlight and contouring on the cheeks. I like this. So yeah, this is nice. This would be nice. It's not too big, not too small. You can definitely get into your cheekbones quite nicely, and it can definitely fit comfortably around the nose and around the temple. So there's 5 really big brushes, and then there's 5 quite smaller brushes for more details, which is good. So here's the 5 big brushes, and then here are the 5 more detailed brushes. So let's check this out. The first one that I have here for the smaller brushes is a small blender brush. This looks very nice. It seems to be very tightly packed in. And this is also going to be good for blending eyeshadow on your eyes and can get into like the little crease. So this looks like a very nice brush. Next we have a pencil eyeshadow brush. So this one has a white bristle or white hairs at the top, which is nice. I don't think I've ever used a pencil eyeshadow brush before, so let's see what this one is about. So this is a soft petite pencil brush, perfect for accentuating, blending, or for precision eye work. For larger eyes, use the crease, and for smaller eyes, use along the outer V. Also great for under eye highlight and shading or inner corner application. That definitely makes sense. This one is a very nice size, can definitely fit into the corner of your eye, into the crease, and also the outer V quite comfortably. It's not too big, not too small. So that is very exciting. Next up that I just grabbed, I'm not doing this or I'm not trying to do this in size order, is the concealer brush. So this is definitely thin and flat, which is nice. So it can fit right under your eyes nicely to blend out your concealer, and seems to be very soft bristles, which I like. Next up is the flat eyeshadow brush. This is nice. The pencil eyeshadow was rounded. As you can see, this is the pencil eyeshadow. The flat eyeshadow brush, same as the name, it is going to be flat. It is not round all around. It just has a rounded tip. And this will be nice to fit on the eyes as well, it seems. Oh, and like when I touch the brushes to my face, like it's really soft. I have other brushes and like I'll touch it and it doesn't like scratch my eye, but it definitely isn't the best thing that I've ever gotten, because I'm gonna be honest, like I didn't ever really put my money into brushes. I've usually put my money into the makeup, but now that I'm kind of older, the makeup won't really be applied as well with cheap brushes compared to if you spend or invest a little bit of money into some good brushes. And definitely these seem to be some good brushes. And the last one is an eyeliner. Okay, I've never used a separate brush to apply eyeliner. I've usually only just used actually this eyeliner, the Hyper Sharp liner by Maybelline, which is also a brush tip, but I've never used a kind of pot eyeliner or anything where I've needed to use the brush to kind of dip in and then put on my eyeliner. So I don't think I'll be using this one today, but it seems it's got a nice protective plastic covering on it. It has a very nice tip to it, so I believe you'll get a very nice line using this brush. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I do when I put on my makeup is I prime. And I've been using this primer from Moonshot for a couple of weeks now, and I really do enjoy it. It is the Multi-Protection UV Bouncer SPF 50 Plus PA+++. I'm not exactly sure what that PA+++ means, but I do know this is going to protect me from the sun, and if you're as pale as me, you need it. I don't tan, I become red like a lobster, peel, and then I go back to looking pasty white. So anything that can give me some sunscreen is something I really like. And one thing I like about this is that you can see like it looks like sunscreen, but it's definitely got the sunscreen in it, which I like. So next I'm just gonna let that set in and dry. So another thing that I've been testing out for a couple of days, not weeks, is this Aqua Cover Foundation SPF 20 PA++. Oh, just two pluses, plus, from Misha. This I actually really do like. I've been wearing it quite often. I'm gonna take the Muse angled foundation brush and I'm just gonna put it right, I hope this is okay, right on the brush. And it's quite liquidy, this foundation. And it is, you know, it's still staying at the top of the brush quite nicely. Ooh, this is good. A lot of bristles. So I'm just gonna use this and start going in. That was nice. That covered, you know, a good deal of my face. Look at my little nose. Ooh. Definitely looking a bit pale right now, but this foundation has been pretty close to my natural skin. So maybe I'll zoom you in so you can see. So yeah, so that was putting on the foundation with this brush. Really nice. It seems like it's evenly covered my face. So I'm gonna go in with my concealer next. I use NARS, a light Chantilly. So I'm gonna go in with the concealer brush, which is number 175. And we're just gonna go in and blend this out. And I also like about this brush that like it doesn't take the product off of where you just put your concealer. I've had a lot of times where even if it's like a beauty blender, like some beauty blenders or some brushes, like after I put the concealer on top, like when I try to blend it in, it just takes the product right up. And then I have to apply it again, which can be really frustrating. So this is nice. This did a really good job. You know, you can get really close to your eye and blend it out. And you have a lot of control over this, which I like. I'm not going to be using a pressed powder today. I will be using the original RCMA Makeup No Color Powder. I've been using this for a couple of weeks now. Really love it. I'll roll this brush in here a little bit, start applying it to my face. Again, really nice, really soft, and quite enjoyable. Before I go in, I'm going to prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Alright, while that's drying, I like to, at this point, start to kind of contour my face. This Too Cool for School art class by Rodin. I've been using this for quite some time now. So I'm going to go in with the Precise Contour Brush, and I'm just going to swipey swipe, swipey swipe, 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 and I'm gonna just go in to the hollows of my cheeks. Very precise. Wow, really good. Nice. Okay. Just around the edges. And I like to do the jawline too. So good. And then I guess I'll just go down the nose a bit. So after this, I'm going to use the same brush to highlight. So I'm going to dip it into my Misha brush cleaner. Just give it a little swirly whirl. Woo! I'm going to go in with my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Peach Goddess. This is one of my favorite highlighters. Quite large. Oh, hello. Swirly whirl. Oh, woo! I hope that's not too much. These are quite pigmented with it. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with my face, so now I'm going to go and work on my eyes. I'm not going to do anything drastic. I'm not going to be wearing any fake eyelashes this time. I'm just going to go for my kind of everyday look that I wear to work or just out if I'm, you know, just going grocery shopping or something. So I'm going to zoom you in and show you my very simple eye look that I like to do. I'm going to go in with my Tartelette in Bloom palette. This is my everyday palette that I use, and quite honestly it is my favorite palette. I will be using Funny Girl down at the bottom here as my base color. So I'm gonna go in with the flat eyeshadow brush. Yeah. But this is really nice, really comfortable, really soft, which I really like. I'm going to take the same brush and I'm going to go into Rocker. I'm just going to stick with the outer V and kind of go in to the crease a bit. Then I'm going to go in with this pencil eyeshadow brush, number 178, and I'm going to probably use Smoke Show. See, there's a lot of pigment there, and I have to already like clean it up. And then I'm going to go in with the small blender brush and blend that out. Seems to be blending out nicely. So yeah, nothing too serious, nothing too crazy. I'm just going to go in with my Etude House eyeliner. I do have to kind of clean up after this. I'm gonna do this off camera, so I'll be back in a moment. So I'm back. But if I like come closer, if I come closer, you can see where maybe like on my bottom lash line, like it has blood down there, even like just after like blinking for a second. So what I like to do when that happens, especially with this one, I'll go in with my MAC NC15 Studio Chromographic Pencil Crayon multi-usage. It's a nice nude color, so I just like to line my bottom waterline with this and get rid of the black mark. Now that that's done, I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline eyeliner, and I'm just gonna do a simple eyeliner. Yeah, really simple. Last thing I'm gonna do is just go in with some mascara. I'm gonna use this Heroin Make Long and Curl Mascara from Kiss Me on my top lashes, and the Innisfree Skinny Micro Cara on my bottom lashes, both in the color of black. Alright, so overall I really did enjoy using these brushes. They're super soft, super elegant. They take up, you know, just enough product, not too much product. And yeah, definitely didn't cause me any kind of discomfort. You can't see the hairlines, you know, when applying it to your face. I love how thick they are. I love that they do have like weight to them. They don't feel cheap. They feel really nice. And yeah, like I said, it's a beautiful, beautiful style of brushes, beautiful logo. And before I go, I just want to read on her little card, which you also get in your box. It's very pretty. It says, "Dear Muser, the box you are holding in your hands is the result of over 2 years of my careful love and curation. I truly hope they also bring you joy as you get yourself ready to step out into the world, shining uniquely, wonderfully, and boldly with confidence. Remember, you are truly beautiful from the inside out. Love, Muse, XOX." And definitely, you can tell these brushes were made with a lot of love and care and a lot of thought behind them, you know, just based on the size and, you know, the thickness and how often and they can be used in so many different ways. Overall, like, I feel really good about these brushes, and I'm definitely excited and happy that I did invest a little bit of money to getting these brushes compared to just using, you know, these kind of like drugstore brushes or brushes that were quite cheap, honestly. I definitely recommend that everyone, you know, buy these brushes and be able to experience this. It's really nice. They were not, you know, crazy expensive, but, you know, they're not like cheap either. But totally, for the set of 10, the price was really nice. The only thing I could think of that would have been an added bonus was to have kind of a fan brush, especially as someone living in Korea. I can't tell you where I can find a fan brush. Only fan brush I have is from Morphe, and I had to get that shipped to Korea. So if I could have added one more brush to her collection, I definitely would have added the fan brush. But who knows? This is just her first, you know, like brush set that she's, you know, put out into the world. And I think it was wonderful. I think it was great. I think she did a really great job. And who knows, like maybe she'll come out with a fan brush in the future, and I would definitely buy it. You know, based on these brushes that I have right in front of me. It was, yeah, great. It was really great. Good job to you, Muse. Yeah, the hard work really paid off, I think. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little kind of review, and I hope to see you next time. Have a lovely day, have a lovely weekend, and you know, just go out and enjoy life. Summer is coming and things are gonna be poppin'. All right, love you all. See you next time.